Here are 5 autism-friendly routines that you can implement into your life right now, today. Don't go anywhere. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Aspie world. My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD, and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos all about this stuff. So if you're new around here, you want to learn more about those things, make sure to hit the subscribe button by clicking that notification bell link down below. And also, if you're watching on Facebook, just be sure to give this page a follow to see all the daily videos that I put up. Okay, so autism routines, autism-friendly routines, why this video is apparent and why we're doing this. Autistic adults will want autistic children. Autistic children love routine, we know this, but as we get older, it's kind of like a lot of people tend to feel like, they don't want to talk about routines and they don't know, what to do. And they say like routines and following routines is more of a child thing. And there's a big speculation over it. And a lot of kind of like, I have routines, but they're not kind of, helpful. They're more like OCD. And so I want us to actually put in place 5 routines that you can implement to help you increase potential in your life. But why? Why would this increase potential for autistic individuals? Well, when we have routines in place, it actually lowers a bunch of choice and decision fatigue. It lowers the ability for you to kind of get too burnt out, because what happens is when you have a routine, you actually have access to dopamine. Dopamine is awesome and it helps you feel good and helps you feel more relaxed. And also, this will overall benefit your entire life. So buckle up, lock in. And by the way, if you want to learn more about being confident and autistic, I have a free program you can download completely free. Just go to www.bulletproofbrain.org right now. Totally free. Links down below. Let's go. Okay, the first one, having a fixed start and end time to your day makes a hell of a difference. So like wake up and sleep time are the same every single day. This does so much for regulation of not just your mental and neurological kind of health, but in terms of your actual physical health, your body will reward you. So what I would say is that even on weekends, try and keep to a stable pattern of, okay, I go to bed at this time and I try and wake up at this time. This will help stabilize a lot of your mood and your focus. And within 7 to 14 days, you'll feel way more like that. You'll get so much out of just that routine alone is worth watching this video. Now, what's interesting about it is I understand that people have kids and different kind of responsibilities. So what I would say is try to find a routine that makes sense for you. So maybe it's like 3 or 4 days, I go to bed at this time, wake up at this time, and then the others I do this. So it can vary, but as long as it's a routine that you stick to. Okay, so number 2 is having an anchored morning routine. Now, when you wake up in the morning, a lot of people just like roll out of bed and then they worry and they kind of like, they rush around. They're like, oh, I need this for my bag. And then, oh, where's my tie? I can't find the other shoe. And it's all chaos, right? And that's not what you want. What you actually want is ease, where you wake up in the morning and you grab the things that you need because you already prepared them. So basically, do the same 3 things when you wake up every single day, right? And so that is kind of like you wake up, you drink water, you wash your face, have a shower, and then you look at the review of the day. Like, what am I going to be doing today? Because if you're waking up in a crazy mindset where you're like, running around and trying to get everything sorted, it's never going to happen. So you prep the stuff the night before. So you pack your bags the night before, get your shoes ready, get all your clothes ready. And then in the morning, rather than worry and rush around and get all that kind of like anxiety, literally just do simple things like drink water, eat breakfast, have my shower, look at what I'm going to do today and execute it. Because all the restaurant stuff you've taken care of the night before. So the next one is time blocking periods. Now, what's interesting is we, as autistic individuals, sometimes have ADHD as well, and we want to do everything all at once, or we'll get hyper-focused on this thing, and then we'll change to another thing, and then we have loads of little bits of things all done, like half-drunk cans of stuff, all those bits. Like you'll have half-drunk cans of, juice or stuff all over the place. We never get to finish a lot of these things. So what I would say to do is that you create, this is the loop timer. I highly recommend it. It's actually made for neurodivergent individuals who are adults, right? I mean, kids can use it as well, but it's such a cool one. Like, why not? This is made by Loop Timer. The guy Cody sent me this. Awesome. If you want 20% off, I have a link in this video for you. You can just go to the description down here or go to the link in my bio. You'll be able to find Loop Timer there. But anyway, and anything I talk about will always be in the description or pinned to a comment on Facebook. This timer, you can block it off for like 20 minutes and then do work in 20-minute or 25-minute spurts and then take 5-minute break. Because it's important to stay on track with your things. And if you have a visual timer telling you, oh, we're counting down now, and this thing's super aesthetic as well, and it's magnetic, it's like sticks to stuff. It's awesome. And when you have that, you're setting out the time, you're saying, okay, well, this is the time that I'm going to be working. And then this is the time that I'm going to have a little bit of rest, or brain respite, right? And then if you have 4 rounds of this and then stop, it helps increase your productivity and also protects your focus, and your entire kind of burnout exposure reduces dramatically, because you're actually putting specific times onto the tasks that you're doing that you have to do, because we all have tasks to do, right? Okay, so the next one is daily sensory reset. Now, this is really interesting. It could look like many different things, okay? Daily sensory reset could be, I'm taking 5 minutes to have a walk at X, Y, or Z time in the day. But what you need to do is schedule time with a reset window so that you have no demands, no talking, no social media, low light, maybe even have like noise cancelling headphones like these ones. I recommend the Apple AirPod ones. I'll link them again down below. So if you want these, you can check them out. But just have that little like break from all input, just to kind of have a little bit of nervous system reset. And it will help you so much, because it'll actually reduce the overload on the nervous system, because you're allowing yourself that time to just have that reset. You know what I mean? Okay, this is probably the next one, and the last one. Number 5 is the most important one. And I did this and I practiced loads of different things to get this right over many years, especially during COVID as well. It's crazy. This is an evening wind down routine. This is so important. And it's important for many things. Repeating these same steps every night as you're down, like, your slow down period before you go to bed, is going to help you have a better sleep, lower anxiety, and reduce kind of like nightmare of like waking up and worrying about stuff. And this is basically, you have a routine at night where you listen to like calming, slow music, or you listen to something very like ambient, or maybe just silence. Everything in the same order. You maybe light a candle, maybe you lower the lights, maybe you're watching like a TV show. It's not going to calm you, but this is actually something that helped me a lot. These are blue light blocker glasses, right? And these things, I think I got these from like Temu. I'll link these exact ones if you're interested. If you guys use Temu, I don't know if you do, but if you do use Temu, I'll link you to these in the description down below. But in terms of these blue light glasses, they stop all of the blue rays that are coming in from your iPhone or your iPad or your computer screen or your laptop or whatever, and the TV, I suppose, because those blue light that the LEDs give off or the screens give off actually not good for you when you're trying to sleep. They're actually stimulating wakefulness in you. And so at nighttime, I make sure that I wear these. I go, okay, well, it's 7 o'clock. I need to wear my blue light glasses. And so you'll see me wearing these in some photos and different things, because I'm like, blue light glasses is part of my calm down and relaxation routine. That means you can still use your iPhone or your iPad, but you're going to calm down a little bit, because it stops the light that keeps you kind of wakefulness. There is a setting on your iPhone and your iPad, and I think if you're using like a MacBook or an iMac or something, it's called like night shift, and it changes the light to more of a sepia, and you can turn this on for automatic, so that like 8 o'clock at night till 8 o'clock in the morning changes your phone setting to a sepia setting, because sometimes we go out with kids at night, sometimes you need to pee, I don't know, you're getting up and doing all those things. Now, I highly recommend checking these out, because like if you do these routines, if you write this all out and follow it to a T, I can guarantee that within 2 weeks of you following this, you're going to feel like a different person. Let me know your comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it if you think it can help somebody else. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.